To anyone who's watching, this video is about ancestry. So the reason I did a DNA test is because I've always been interested in my heritage and just to know if there's any other blood in me apart from English. And my friends did one and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do one. Here's the box. So today is the 9th of March and I've literally just mailed off my sample. So the next time I will be filming is when I get my results. So see you then. So this is obviously such a long awaited video. I'm back now about a month and 2 weeks later, so 6 weeks later, and I've had my results. So I got my results on Saturday morning and it's now Tuesday evening. I'm going to record this video. I'm just going to talk about my results, talk about what I expected and why. I'm just going to talk about what I know about my family and just about my results, to be honest. With me, I've always been told that my dad was Welsh and he was born in Wales, and that's all I knew. I never knew my dad's parents, so I did my DNA tree on Ancestry and I researched and I realised that my dad's parents weren't born in Wales, they were born in England. My dad's parents, one was born in Wales and one was born in England, and it was very English and Welsh. It wasn't really very Welsh at all. So I was kind of like, well, I don't think I'm actually going to be that Welsh, and I don't think my dad's going to be that Welsh apart from being born there. So I always knew there'd be a bit of Welsh in me. I didn't think there'd be that much Welsh in me. My grandparents obviously are English, my mum's English, but I always thought that there was something else on my mum's side. Lots of pictures of her family. They were very quite tanned. That was not English. Is very tan. She's got dark eyes, dark hair, dark eyebrows, and then here's me. I'm really fair. I've got blue eyes. So I just always had this idea, and looking through family photos on my mum's side, they were very dark. So I just always had this idea, and everyone I always asked, do you know? There was then the speculation it could be Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, but no, nothing came up like that in my test. So then the other side of my mum's side is my nan's side, and she told me that she had Jewish descent and Irish descent, and I went through our tree and I found Scottish on my nan's side, which she didn't really identify with, she didn't know about it, and yeah, so that's sort of what I was expecting, a bit of Scottish, a bit of Irish, perhaps a bit of Jewish, depending on what sort of type of Jewish it was. So that's what I was expecting for sort of my mum's side. German link, very strong German link, not sure whether that's true, whether that I've got that right, whether that's actually my thing, but I'm pretty sure it might be, but could be wrong. There was a bit of an Austrian link as well, and my mum, I said to my mum, do you think I could have a bit of German in me? And she sort of said, yeah, my dad's side is very fair, blue-eyed, just fair. So yeah, I kind of expected a bit of German, perhaps a bit Scandinavian, Welsh, English, Irish, Scottish, and maybe something exciting like the Indian, but yeah, I had no German in me. So that could just be wrong. Could just not be in me. Might just not inherited it. I don't know. But when my results came, I was really disappointed in the way that there wasn't more regions in my results, because I opened them and I just saw a big percentage for something I wasn't expecting, and I saw there was just one other region, and my heart did sink a little bit. Is what I got in my results. Please let me know if you think I look like I'm from somewhere else. It'd be really great to know. So here is my breakdown for me. I've literally got the England, and then it just zooms in on northwest England. It tells me through the centuries and how they travelled. Then I have the Wirral, Flintshire, that's obviously Wales, then the Midlands, and then with Wales I've got a breakdown of North Wales, that's where my dad's from, so that's obviously right. But then I've got Scotland, and I don't have a breakdown for Scotland. I'm not sure why. I'm guessing it's just because they were from all over Scotland, but yeah. And it also says primarily located in Scotland and Northern Ireland. I don't know if that's just how it comes on Ancestry, but if anyone could explain that, why it's got Northern Ireland there as well, that would be great. And it just shows a thing about the region. Yeah, and so to say at the least, compared to others I've seen, and I was really expecting some other stuff, but oh well. So I had the Scottish, which I think I got from my nan, possibly my granddad too, but on the ancestry tree, I did discover my nan's, I think it's like her great-great-granddad or her great-great-great-granddad was born on Orkney Island, which is a Scottish island, and then beyond that was Scottish, so obviously that would probably most likely be in me. And then what I really wasn't expecting was the 42% Welsh. Like, I didn't think I'd be that Welsh at all. I'm really happy I am. I've always identified with being from Wales, like, even if it was just a little bit, because obviously that's like what I was always told I was. But yeah, I never thought it'd be that much. I thought it'd be like 20% at most, so that was a shock. And then I obviously had the 40%, oh my god, I can't speak. And I obviously had the 45% England and Northwestern Europe, so I'm guessing that's just England. When I looked at it, it said some ancestors could have been from here, but obviously I'm English. I am English, so I should be English. I was expecting that to be higher. My predictions was like 60% English, 20% Welsh, and then a bit of other stuff. But no, I'm purely British. I'm about half Welsh, half English, and a bit of Scottish, which is nice. Well, that doesn't really make sense, does it? But you get what I mean. But yeah, like, I'm Welsh. I'm actually Welsh. I didn't know that I was going to be that Welsh, but I'm Welsh. So, Bore-da to all the Welsh people. Yeah, and I really recommend it. It's expensive, but it's worth it. You can connect with roots you didn't know existed, ancestors you didn't know existed. You know, it gives you a breakdown, which might not be completely accurate, because I'm a bit concerned, like, I really thought I'd be more than what I am, but I'm pleased to identify properly with Welsh now, because I always knew I had Welsh in me. And the Scottish is a bit of a shock, but at the same time I learned about that recently. So yeah, I think it's really, really worth it. So definitely order a test, tube I should say, and sit tight and wait for the results. So much for watching. I know it has been such a long, video, obviously with the results on their way. Like, it took so long. It kept saying they were ready and then it didn't send them to me. I'm hoping there might be some updates with Ancestry in the next few months. Perhaps they'll add something new to my thing, and if they do, I'll update a new video. But thank you so much for watching. Order an Ancestry test if you're interested in your heritage, and yeah.